Okay, first things first, big shout out to decaf coffee, because that way I can still drink coffee at almost 8 p.m. without worrying too much about it. But for the more important things in life, welcome to this new video of mine where I hopefully finish my emotes for the VTuber design I'm working on for my portfolio project. If you don't know which project I'm talking about, I will link a playlist somewhere of the videos where I started with the VTuber design. As of now, I have finished the character sheet for that, mostly the model. I just have to do some expression variations and smaller assets. And I also did do some of the scribbles for the emotes earlier today. However, nothing has been decided yet. For a little bit of context, I have designed emotes before, not that many, but I have, done them for a client, and the client was very happy with the ones I did. I do love doodling little small funny faces, which I think, fits emotes beautifully. However, since I also tend to, I guess, overcomplicate my artworks, and especially like proper art pieces, I'm a bit worried about the readability of my emotes. Which means I set a little challenge for myself to do them as quickly as possible, because if you work fast, you are unable to put many details in. But yeah, we will see how that goes. Like I said, earlier today I did do the scribbles in my brainstorming sketchbook, and I am happy with quite a few of those. However, I also need to see how well those would work together, because I think I need to find a way to have them work as a set. Like, I plan on doing like 5 or 6 emotes total. And it's fine to have like 1 or 2 break out of the mold, I guess. But overall, they should work as a set, and they should not just be unified by being the same character. So while I love, drawing maybe like suddenly way too realistic faces or something like that, I will have to hold back on that. Which means the rest of the evening I will probably spend doing the digital doodles, or like scribbles, sketches, whatever I'm gonna do. These scribbles in my sketchbook are brainstorming, and I'm gonna take the ones I like and create more detailed, more concrete actual digital sketches. And then once I have an overview of the ones I like in theory, I can choose 5 or 6 that I will bring to completion. For the sketches, I think I will probably do 6, because I like to have a bigger amount of sketches to pick from, to bring to completion. I am looking at the sketchbook right now, and I have some favorites already, but also some that I technically really like, but don't think I will be drawing. I gotta admit, this one is one of my favorites. Oh god, oh boy, oh shoot. This one right here, which was inspired by that one SpongeBob fish with the burger, the one. I really hope I'll find a way to make this work with the rest of the sketches or the emotes, but we will see. Even if I don't, I see a lot of scribbles where I can only assume they will work, but yeah. Like I said, for the rest of the evening I will doodle those, and we will see each other tomorrow, hopefully. So, same outfit, different day. Like I said, yesterday I kept working on the rough sketches and finished them today in the library. Actually, I got everything done from the rough sketches, like, you know, finishing the last 2 rough sketches, to the flats today in the library. And during the first, you know, tighter sketch phase, while drawing those, I already realized that especially the first 3 became very visually overloaded. So that was something I was planning on fixing in the next round. And another thing was that the glasses in the design did give me more trouble than I thought in the beginning, which I did fix by basically turning the glasses into the eyes themselves, at least in the ones where the eyes were like super exaggerated. And it also reminded me of how much I do rely on colors for focus. For example, with the sus emote, yes, like the big red letters do pull the focus towards themselves, but I didn't like how I relied on that with the first sketch, so I also edited the overall expression and made it a bit more readable, I hope. But for me, the easiest way to fix those things is to sketch over the sketch again. So basically, I had the very first scribble brainstorming phase where, you know, I chose the 6 sketches. And then I think I had like 3 sketch phases in total, with the last one being pretty much the lines. I will probably still do another round of like proper line art on top, because in specific areas, the sketch is too sketchy to be considered line art, especially if it's something that has to work on a very small scale. So the current state of the line art is something between like a sketch and the line art, if that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. But now that I'm currently done with all those phases, and I also finished the flat colors, I am very happy with everything so far. However, I do need to take a break to, you know, check back in with the emotes with fresher eyes, which is nice because yesterday and today were my days off from my day job. So the next 4 days I am on the clock. I do think / hope that I'll find time tomorrow or the day after, because I don't have my long shifts then. Those are the other 2 days this week, so Friday and Saturday. I highly doubt I'm gonna get anything done for the emotes then. But like I said, I also think that will benefit me overall, because, you know, getting back to those with fresh eyes really helps, especially with checking the readability, to be honest. So yeah, that's still one of my main concerns. But overall, I'm very happy with what I created so far. It's by far not perfect, but I'm shooting for the best I can do, not perfection. Because perfection, first of all, doesn't exist, and also is, even if it would exist, it would be incredibly unattainable. And to be able to get to that level, I would have to redo those 5 million times, and honestly, nah. I'm gonna do the best I can with the skills I have right now, and if I want to improve them again down the road sometimes, I will do that, but not for now. Also, I have multiple ideas on how to, you know, improve the readability and everything even more. But yeah, that's something I will try in the future. And first I'm gonna take a quick little break from this project for 2 days to focus on my day job, I guess. So see you guys in 2 days or something. Okay, yeah, sure, yeah. Yeah, I think those work. Nice. I don't know how well they show up on camera, if I'm being honest, but overall it works. Now, on my phone, same. Should also work. Now, I'm gonna do something scary, and I'm gonna change to the light theme. Oh, Jesus. Yeah. Okay, now I feel like they might work even better, but they work more than well enough with the dark theme as well. So there are a few smaller things I think if I had unlimited time, I would love to change. Actually, especially this one, the help one, works very well with the light theme. That one got a little bit lost in the dark theme, but I think it should be alright. No, actually, yeah, the font. I might make the font a little bit
thicker. I wanted the thin, kind of breakable, I guess, visuals, but like especially the H is almost not readable at all. And same with the E, so those I'm gonna change. The mouth of the sus one is not that readable, and maybe I'm gonna turn the outlines of the explosion thingies on the eyes, like the, I don't even know what mood that is, like the crazy, not crazy, mad one? The screaming one. I might check if they work better with a dark outline, which I had before. Other than that, I think the emotes are nice. Especially the second to last one, like this one. The funny, screaming, crying one. And the last one. Funny enough, like these are the order that I designed them in. And I mean, yeah, obviously it's just 6, so like the development is not that noticeable, but I do feel like already with those 6 you can see like a development, and also, I don't know, me learning how to not put too many details in. Like, I love the screaming one, the second one, and I'm gonna keep it. I love it. I think I made it so much more readable with like the hands and everything, but if I had a limited time, I might just go back to sketching a new version of that. But as it is, I am actually even positively surprised, if I'm being honest. So, yeah, let's get into the rendering phase. Believe it or not, it's not even 6 p.m. yet, and it's pitch black outside. And that's messing with my body. Like, I feel like I should go to bed. But regardless, I finished the emotes for now. Not for now. I finished them in general. I do like them quite a bit. I like them a lot, actually. Like I said, I feel like even over the course of those 6 emotes, I feel like I did develop quite a bit, especially in terms of readability. I feel like if you have taken a shot every time I mentioned the word readability in this, I hope the shot was water. My brain knows I'm done. If I'm being honest, I feel like I want to put even more detail in and everything, but that wouldn't make sense. Not only would it be a waste of time, because it's an emote, you know, you only see it in a very small size, so you can't see it anyways. But also, it would destroy the readability of it all. So I'm calling it done right here, knowing full well that this is a good place for me to stop, especially after already testing them in, in Discord. But yeah, also just in general. And if in a few weeks or months or something, when I finished my website, I go back to them and notice, oh, actually, they need some more highlights or other small fixes, I can still do them. But yeah, as of now, and in general, the emotes are done. I am more than happy with them, and I can't wait to antagonize my friends with sending the silly emotes. I feel like especially the laughing one will be part of my go-to WhatsApp sticker set, whatever, which was not the plan at all, but hey, I'll take it. But that also means we are done with this project and this video. So I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know which one of the emotes I created in this is your favorite, and maybe if you yourself maybe have experience with creating emotes, or like you have funny ideas you would like to create or something like that. But other than that, I hope you're either having a cozy winter or maybe that you live in a place where it's not dark by not even 6 p.m. And in that case, I'm insanely jealous. But yeah, I hope I'll see you again in the next video, and bye bye!